Fiera Luna, and I play games on the internet. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by, and if you've been here before, welcome back. Today, we're playing The Spider of Lanka. This is a Golden Idol mystery. It is a prequel to the main game, from what I understand, because also it is definitely a prequel. We're playing as a guy who's dead in the main game, so... We're gonna go solve some mysterious mysteries. We didn't solve this one yet. I thought. Yeah, we definitely did not. There we go. It needed me to click elsewhere. So, we have almost all of the things filled in. It's just we need to know who succeeded and who failed. Because... Because I think I think would you wait hold on, I think I might have it, but I still don't know which of these was which. Oh wait, no, this must be Anula Gambini. She must have succeeded. Yeah? Yeah. Who's our prince? Tisa. And if it's not, then it's the other way around, because it can only be one way or another. Okay. Okay, we know what's what. I did a thinking. Did I ever show you the bracelets my friend made me? Maybe, but you should show me again. Yes, we're on case 2 now. I snuck up on this on Sunday night. And I succeeded. Anyway, welcome in, everybody. Hi, Val. Hi, Kat. Hi, Rice. Hi, everybody. Here is a very exciting time. We're going to do a thing. We're going to do a thing where I have to use all of my brains. Tonight's snack is chili that I thought I'd made too spicy, but it turns out I made just right. I will never be able to replicate this ever again. There's jalapenos and, mushrooms, and it's of course a tomato base because chili's not chili if it's not a tomato base. Just like chowder's not chowder unless it's a cream base. Fight me, New England. And it's delicious. Yeah, we're gonna be solving a lot of murders. And also I have a big I got the heel of the sourdough bread to dip in it. Because we have one of those big round sourdough bread loaves, and when it was cut, the heel was cut way too big. But, like, not quite small enough to make individual slices, do you know what I mean? So, like, it's too big to cut down, but it's too small to... Or it's too big to be a slice, but it's too small to cut down quite. Yeah, we're solving a lot of murders. I think I know what we're doing here. I think I know who the people are that we need to talk about. Ari Sukera. And this needs to be... Oh, is this? No. Okay. I was very scared. Okay. This isn't right. Wait a minute. Somebody... Is it this letter? G. Wait, no, hold on. G tried to seduce her, but didn't succeed. Gee, first name Golly. It's not a slice only if you choose cowardice. Exactly! That's why I'm dipping it in my deliciousness. Okay, so who was Sukera actually here for? Leave my servitude to marry this brave fighter. Poor boy will be heartbroken, but he should have understood a long time ago I have no interest in him. John. No, maybe this is fine. You pick? So she's got notes from Yupik and from Jan. Jan G. Do you think maybe... This doesn't make sense, but... No, okay. Let's try anyway. What if maybe... Something's wrong here. Okay, this is true. This last paragraph is true. Only 6 ads. Amazing. Was any one of them a Subaru? We know it has to be Albert Cloudsley who delivered whatever it was. And it has to be in the mouth of the statue, because that's where he was told to leave whatever he has. The radiant order and blah, 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 blah. A statue appropriate to these devil-worshipping societies. Find out if they appreciated it. Yes, gift in the mouth. Oh, this is an example of common Lemurian script. Okay, I get you. The gift is in the mouth of the statue over there. Did I check him out? I want to put gift, but there isn't anything here to put. Other than... The only thing that makes sense here is secret, really, isn't it? Oh. What if it's... What if... Poison! It's poison! You guys, I'm crazy. It's blue poison. I get it. I get it now. I figured it out. I figured it out. We were right that this has to be what's-her-face Sukera. Sukera. A lot of things just very suddenly fell into place all about, for me. No, it's not you guys I need. I need you. You've got the note that says... Laqua. Crickets. I have... I feel it. I feel the cosmos. You have a raid request tonight? Okay. Gamini, more like Gemini. And I swore if we were going out, I'd take the rat out right along with me. I love that song. Now, who killed Ari Sukera? I bet. Have her name right. Then it's who killed her. No. Wait, what? This is correct. Is it you? Nope, you're correct too. Nope, that was correct. Well, we can figure this out like this. Oh, I won't go there, that's why. I knew that was right, but... Oh! Why is this here? This should be, Zubiri. Zubiri Kara's life, but instead, Abeya Kiri revealed a secret in exchange. You pick Kara. I had the wrong name in there somehow. Yes, let's go! I am so good at this! Lyric, that's an enemy. Oh! Oh no! I did it! If you've got a raid request, I will take it. You'll have to remind me when we're done. I might ask you to put the link in the DMs. Okay. Ooh. Young Prince Tisa failed to pass the Lemurian test to become an heir. So, as advised by a secret correspondent, he took receipt of a bottle containing a deadly insect, along with instructions delivered by Albert Cloudsley. Before the ritual, Tisa threw the bottle into the machine and murdered the Lemurian servant Ari. She could not lower Princess Anula, and the princess died. Yeah, alright, let's go. Hey, we know that guy. In the web of the spider. Back to 40k points! Congrats! Ha! Thought you could fool me, Spider. I have captured you, and now you will answer for the death of the princess. Jamadar Alara's son and Havildar Lanja Sinha will hide in the boats and guard the second entrance. The ambush of the spider. Oh, front door. This is us. That's you with the umbrella. I will approach with the front door with Jamadar Alara Sinha and Havildar Kirti Bandara. There's a hatch here. Okay, so this is a plan to ambush the spider of Lanka. Master Putra's son. I have already shared my suspicions about the disaster of the rebirth ritual. He is one of the shareholders of Titania Printing House, but my honor does not allow me to reveal his name. However, he goes by the name of Spider, and I plan to meet him at the printing house on November 22nd. Let me settle my private matter with him first, and then he is all yours. Ooh, Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider murders. Master Putra's son. These are all 5 shareholders of Titania Printing House. All of them are affiliated with the Seven Seas Company. Have a good hunt. I hope you will arrest the bastard. Master of the Archive and Library, Siva Udawate. This is Albert Cloudsley. Place of birth, Blackfield, Albion. We know that from the other game. We do know a God of War who's a spider. It's true. I am reading the thingy. But you're right. It's more than 30 seconds in. Blackfield Albion. Albion, for those of you who don't know, is a very old name for England. So the Golden Idol does not take place in the same world that our world is, because it can't. But it does take place with similar geopolitics. Lanka and Lemuria, for instance, are intended to be English colonies. They most strongly resemble India. And various areas in that sort of general geographic region. I forget the exact one that Lanka is supposed to be. I keep thinking it's Sri Lanka, because that's a place I know the name of. It takes place in my heart. Aww. The game's not too big for anyone's heart. Anyway, height about 3 7/8 half. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, that's an H. Weight about 90 sare. Married, 3 children. 3 children? Oh yeah, he does have 3 children. One of them is Sebastian. Sent by the Seven Seas Company head office to help establish new trading posts in Lanka. Dangerous and very arrogant. Cannot be bothered to learn the basics of common Lemurian to improve his situation here. Ho ho ho! Called out! Man won't learn the language. That is so English of him. Give her more space. Give me all the space. Although, admittedly, maybe you shouldn't put me in somebody's heart. I'm told I'm not supposed to literally be in there. I will fit. I'm small enough to fit just fine. I can fit in a single ventricle. But maybe you shouldn't, because all that blood is just gonna go into places like me, where maybe it shouldn't. Aquarium staff says I'm not supposed to just gorge myself upon the blood of man. Or anybody else, for that matter. And I don't know why they think that I would. They feed me more than enough shrimpies. I am literally eating chili right now. Anyway, incredibly English of him. This reminds me so much of... Okay, so you know... We're going to digress here because I think it's funny. Fear Luna, now with realistic blood consumption. Now only $325. Woo! I mean, whenever Halloween comes around, staff gets me a nice present, and it's a blood bag. And I like that. They even warm it up and everything. I showed you guys a picture, actually. While I was riding my mouse, I showed you a picture with my snacks. So story time. Okay, so here's the thing. In India, there are many languages that are spoken. There's Hindi, there's Punjabi, there's oh golly, there's a third one I can't remember. I keep thinking it's Tagalog, but that's a different place. Anyway, there's a bunch of different languages that are spoken. And a lot of people go around thinking that Hindi is the only language that's spoken there, and they're wrong. They're so wrong. And so sometimes really mean people will come in and they'll be like, I need to go to X place. Sometimes they'll demand written instructions. And if you're particularly spicy and you don't like them, they'll demand written instructions in Hindi and you just don't correct them. You're just like, sure thing, bud. Followed by, isn't this province primarily Punjabi? Yep. Do any of the cab drivers speak Hindi? Probably not. And anyway, that's a fun way to spend an afternoon, apparently. And that reminded me of that.
Narcissus Montalban. 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 Montalban? Ah, probably. Place of birth? Who knows? Age? Claims to be 1,000 years old. Height? About 4¼ hef. Weight? About 200 ser. In his own words, married to alchemy. Natural philosopher, alchemist, and astrologer, banished from the Society of Hermetic Thought for revealing their secrets. Claims to be able to switch someone's life off. Several philosophers who had conflicts with him died from unexplained causes. Very dangerous. Ooh, he might be real-ish. Claude Devro! This man is French. Place of birth, Chateau d'Avro, Aquitaine. That is also a very, very old word for France. He's French. Age 38, height 3¼ hef, weight 70 ser. Widower. Late wives were Savoy Duchess and Countess of Calvados. An Aquitanian marquis, despite his stature, he is a master swordsman. He's little, he's short. Short king. Well, short marquis, but you know what I mean. Has killed at least 7 people in duels and was subsequently banished from Aquitania. Wears expensive clothing, afraid of heights, may attack without provocation, extremely dangerous. Oh, we don't like that. Hey, it's over on Geller! Place of birth, ship, Relentless Harpia. Man was born on a boat. About 42, about 4 heth, about 95 ser, unmarried, has concealed for the last 5 years that he has a Lankan mistress. Oh. A surgeon hypnotherapist, probably an agent of the Seven Seas Company, has connections to the underworld and is well respected among pirates for providing medical services to their people. Curious about Lankan and Lemurian culture, a charming charlatan who avoids damaging his own reputation. Somewhat dangerous. Oh, no! Duels, you say? Duels?
Yeah. Fair, can you come with me to school one day? Fair, on Friday, can I start a time loop? No. You'll have to wait. You'll have to be patient. Someday, when I finally play in Stars in Time, we can start a time loop. Or, like, the time loop game. Or The Witness. Or any number of games I have that time loop. What else? Great God Grove doesn't have a time loop, does it? Sadly not. Also, side note, banger track. This is such a good song. Like, I know you guys might not necessarily... Like, this is good. This is good. I don't know how to describe why. Reuben Hendricks, place of birth. Londonborough slums, Albion. Oh, he was born in the slums outside London. That's an old name for London, in case you guys couldn't figure it out. About 55, 3¾ heth, 80 ser, unmarried. A shipwright and former carpenter on the pirate ship Rabid Raccoon. Has a wooden leg. Pretends to be drunk and quiet when it benefits him. Steals and has instigated riots. Made a fortune in Pajak, which makes me wonder if he hides cards in his wooden leg. Somewhat dangerous. Okay, these are all the guys from the Seven Seas. Got it. Can I ID them at all? I would like to ID the people in this scene. Ha! You thought that your disguise saved you. No luck for you, Spider. A curved sword with a clean blade. Tonight during the operation, we will practice an old Lankan code. Imagine what number the picture represents in the sentence count to the word matching that number. Follow your orders. Trust no one except me. In the sentence, count to the word matching that number. Okay. Okay, I get it. He appears not to be armed, Master. We just searched him. A club. It is hard to understand him, Master. The mask is muffling his voice. We have to get it off to properly interrogate him. A club. A mask. Gunpoint. Insolence. Blasphemy. Oh, it's even locked on him. Look. You can see this mask is locked on his face. Hey, we can identify people. Oh.
Oh no. Oh no, guys, it's one of these. Okay, mask is missing. Much is clear. This is telling me the tide. Why do I need to know the times the tides are at? I don't know if I like the times the tides are at. You're saying he's got a sandwich in those pockets? Yeah. Fair, you've heard Babylon, right? Probably, but I don't remember if I have. I cannot reproduce the tune. I'm sure it's important that we know when high tide is. Why, I'll never know. Palace Guard. Havildar, Jamadar, Subadar, Havildar, blah, blah, blah. Special Guard, Royal Army, Royal Navy. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, that's Albert Cloudsley. It must be. And the one with the, Wait, maybe it's not. But this is certainly the Spider of Lanka. The beetle with the umbrella is certainly what's-his-face. Oh boy. Oh no. Fiera, if you were a Yu-Gi-Oh card, what would be your effect? Oh boy. If I were a Yu-Gi-Oh card, I'm of two minds about this. I feel like if I were a Yu-Gi-Oh card, I would operate something like a ghost trick, where I would be able to flip myself face down, because Dumbo Octopi are ambush hunters when they ambush things, when they're hunters at all. We just wiggle ourselves down into the sand, and then boom! We get ya. Now, I'm very small, so I feel like I'm very small, but I also feel like there's something else that I need to do besides flip myself face down. This is the rebirth ritual, almost certainly. This has got to be the rebirth ritual. So then who are our mans? This is for the rebirth ritual. Who are we IDing here? The butterfly and the old butterfly. Does that mean we think that the old butterfly is... Oh, we don't have all the names yet. Never mind. We'll figure that out later. Do we think the old butterfly is the king? I feel like... And how would you be summoned, or just a normal summon? I feel like I would be a flip effect monster. And I also feel like it would have to be 4 stars or lower. I feel like 3 stars is the number of stars I would need. Mostly because of my Gravity Bind Infinite Dismissal shenanigans. I feel like 3 stars is the number of stars that I would need. And I further feel like if I was going to be a flip effect monster with 3 stars, the whole point of me is that I would have very high attack and weirdly low defense for a flip effect. But I think... Oh, you know what? I bet I'd have something close to, like... You guys know Relinquished. I'm sure we know Relinquished and Thousand Eyes Idol. I feel like I'd have a similarly weird effect. Like, I think I'd have no... I think like Relinquished... In the same vein as Relinquished, I think what would happen is I would have a weirdly high attack for a 3 star, 0 defense,
But I think the flip effect is you take control of an opponent's monster as an equip card, and its defense becomes your defense, even when you're face down. So, like, I feel like that's what it would be. And when you flip face up, the equip card is destroyed, and, like, you take a new one. And I feel like that card is exactly weird enough that they wouldn't, like, have to balance it too much, even though it seems really powerful. It'd be really hard to use. Because if nothing's equipped to it, its defense is 0. And if something is equipped to it, and it flips face up, then that card is destroyed and it has no defense anymore. I also feel like that's a rare card that can flip by the game rules, that can become positioned in face down attack. Relinquished can do that too. Val, I know the deck for you. Your deck would rely on Solemn Wishes and Bad Reaction to Samochi. Solemn Wishes is a card that every time anyone draws, they gain 500 life points. Bad Reaction to Samochi is a card that changes all of your opponent's life point gain into damage. There's also cards like Gift Card, which give both of you 3,000 life points. There's cards like Merciful Rain or Graceful Rain, or I forget what it is, but it gives both of you 1,000 life points. Stuff like that. That's where that deck comes in. It relies on its trap cards. Yeah. Anytime the enemy tries to heal themselves, you poison their health points. And it relies on trap cards. So you would probably have a lot of things in that deck to either mill it or to look for trap cards specifically. And there are a lot of cards that look for trap cards. You would also want a lot of negation on your opponent. So you're going to want to have things in there to defend yourself. Magic Cylinder, Waboku. Never mind the errata on Waboku. It's insane. Okay. If you were if you were a Yu-Gi-Oh card, Marshmallow. No. I'm being I'm being mean. There is a whole magical girl archetype. There's a whole magical girl archetype. There's a whole ghost trick archetype. Princess Puddingcess and Queen Tiramisu Alamo and Queen Tiramisu. Yeah, those are the dessert ones. Like, the Madolches are great. I feel like you'd be a Madolche card. Until those magical girl ones come out. Common Guards, Katsu, and Master Strikes with the Longsword by Paul Weber. We are commissioning prints of these titles. Master of the Library. Will of the Daemon by Isidore Dukes. When Crabs Attack by Jan Bazoo. When Crabs Attack! Proof of Life After Death by Mahesh. Lemurian Legends by John Swinley. Seven Leaves Poetry by Samantha Alfrey. Okay. I am ready to settle my debt to you. I will arrive on Friday at the time you specified. Please be alone. Meeting with the nephew of the bookworm. Pick up the pistol from the repairman. Buy supplies for the boat trip. Meeting with the double widower. Rehearse the escape plan. Meeting with the money bag. Meeting with the old butterfly. Meeting with the old butterfly. Meeting with the green boy. Well, who's our old butterfly? These Lemurians are impenetrable. My spies report that a young Lemurian, Zuberi Kara, has arrived in the city. He is with the son of Lemurian priest Yupik Kara. Hey, a boar. He probably does not know much about their old culture, but apparently has amazing Pajak skills. Interesting. More and more evidence has led me to believe that the Lankan legend about the Fountain of Youth on a secret island and the rumors about the forbidden golden idol refer to the same thing. We know that they do! The boar wants to duel! You know what we need to do now? You know what I need to do? I need to draw Dimitri 3 houses with Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Face me, Yugi! Wait! Edelgard and Dimitri having a Yu-Gi-Oh fight. I can't draw. I can't draw for beans. I can't draw for beans. I can kind of draw for beans. I'm not practiced at it.
Anyway, we know that they refer to the same thing because the golden idol can give and take years. Lemurians are extremely skeptical about their technological past. The topic is completely taboo in their society, which could be related to the downfall of their empire. They are reluctant to reveal the location of their ancient technologies, but maybe in the future I can acquire some leverage. Fun fact, you will, sir! They have forced my hand with their conservative stubbornness. I will not let these old mystics sabotage the Seven Seas Company needs. It is time to invest in some creative research and see if I can find more about their secretive ritual and what makes them tick. What a peculiar principle. Life for life. If you do something good or bad to Lemurian, he is obliged to return the same amount back. Is it really that black and white, or is there some diplomatic leeway? Oh! This is clearly an Englishman's understanding of karma.
Who's Beans and why are they wanting art? Oh, no. Beans as in the thing, Beans, as opposed to the presumably non-binary person who picked that as their name. Presumably short non-binary person who picked that as their name. The number of NBs I know who are named a thing is higher than I would think is coincidence. Yeah. When you're fighting when you're fighting the mob bosses, NB enforcers, I'm fighting tooth and nail over here. It's just an accurate thing. I will say that I find that people who get to pick their own names either do one of Okay, I will tell you guys all what I have noticed. What I have noticed in learning people's names that they picked once they realized they were trans. You have 3 flavors. Depending on the direction that you are going. I've noticed that trans men tend to pick like one of 3 different things. One of them is going to be like an Irish soft boy name. Aiden, James, stuff like that. Then you've got, I'm picking the name of a character from a fiction property that I loved, which can also overlap with Irish soft boy name. But might just be something like you might get like Kai or Seth or stuff like that. And of course there's, I'm picking the manliest man name I can pick that I've ever heard in my whole life. Max. Like, stuff like that. Which also, at least in my head, overlaps slightly with Irish soft boy names. NBs have a tendency, at least from the folks that I know, to pick things as names. TBH, sounds like you're just naming the mob's enforcers. It really does. That's where we get the joke of, I'm fighting tooth and nail over here. I know, right? Okay, I'm thinking about this, and what the heck? Why are you right? I know! You'll get names like, and I love this. Please never take this as disparaging. I think it's neat. You really will get names like Tooth and Nail and, Tack, Moss, oh, good golly, I'm running out of things here, but you get what I mean, right? Quartz, yes, that's another one. I got silver and gold are also ones that you'll get from time to time. Stuff like that. And I will say that what I've learned is that trans women tend to pick either one of 2 things. It's either the most feminine name you ever heard in your whole damn life. Like, absolutely the most, like,
should be written in cursive font with hearts on the eyes. Name you ever heard in your whole dang life. Cobalt is a good one. I love that. Or like it's kind of like girled up version of the dead name. And like there's one more flavor there too, which is mom name. I don't know how to explain what I mean by mom name, but you know what I mean. Like, it's not girled up version of the dead name. It's like PTA mom. Yeah. And I love that. You'll get like Ginger or Karen or something, and sometimes, yeah, like you get me. Ginger. And sometimes you'll get really classy stuff, like you'll get like really classy or stuff that I think of as being kind of fancy. Like you'll get like Abigail or Alyssa or Alexandra or something, and you're like, ah, yes, you write in cursive. And then sometimes you'll get like going from like Alex to Alexa. And you're like, sure. Stuff like that. Anyway, that is my understanding of how that works. Anyway, we were playing a video game. I write in cursive because my print looks horrible. I write in cursive because that's what I was taught. And I was taught before we had the ability to just type it up. So, hey, that's a key on that desk. I've looked at that desk. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Oh, that's out of here. Oh, there's a back house. Titania Printing House company logo. That looks weird. It looks like I can go pfft. Looks like I can pronounce it pfft. Wait a minute. Something's important about this. I'm not seeing it, but something's important about the shape of this. I know what you're thinking. That's crazy. Hey, that man's dead. This man is not breathing. Tonight during the operation, we will practice an old Lankan code. Imagine what number the picture represents in a sentence and count to the word matching that number. True guard must always be ready to learn. Guard never curses in front of the commoners. Door of diligence leads to the road of success. Oh, guard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Front door. Got it. I figured it out. I'm a wizard. A curved sword with a clean blade. He never even got an attack off. Woof. Oh, no. I was trying to look at the barrels, but I guess not. Okay. So whoever escaped here escaped out the front door. This is almost certainly... Wait, who are these guys? Special guard. Does that mean this guy out the back door is also... I can't tell because his clothes are missing. Okay. What is happening here? Oh, we're following the escape route. That's a beard. That's a scooter. That's Yupik's cloak. Write in cursive because my print looks weird. I was also taught that, which made my print horrible. My print is okay. It gets a little messy if I have to do it too much. Ooh, Val's got handwriting to show us. Oh, excuse me a moment. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. Yeah, Val writes their name with a heart on the eye. Woo! Oh.
Okay. Okay. Back to this thing. I got distracted. Okay, this is a large cloak. That's Yupik's cloak. Why is there glue on this beard? Who's sneaking away pretending to be Yupik? 30 Ser. Basket maximum load, 4 vases. That's why we need to know their weights. We need to know who escaped this. Because anybody over... Because a vase is 30 Ser, so 4 is 120 Ser. So anybody under 120 Ser could escape down the bucket and go down here and leave their footy prints. Someone's barefoot. Someone's barefoot and has escaped. Oh, this is to tell us the time. It is... This is high tide at 12, and this is 7 tide. Okay. Someone escaped onto these boats. You can see the footy tracks. Okay. So let's figure out who has escaped. Now we need to know the tides. It takes 12 hours for the tides to change, so it is 7 o'clock right now. I don't know why that's important, but it is. It's important in my heart. Wait, because there's a ledger of what we're doing. Meeting with the double widower. We met with the double widower. We did not meet with the others. Unless we did meet with the others, in which case it's 7 a.m. Okay. Hi, trains. Welcome in. We're doing math. We're getting out the red string board to do a bunch of, thinking about things. There's so much thinking about things, and this game does not have a codex. No one is shocked, Val. Someone going by Valentine, dotting their eyes with hearts? I am appalled. How dare they? I'm just a cootie patootie like that. Okay. Let us discover our mans. Who are our mans? Wait, are these? Do you suppose these are... No, they couldn't be, could they? Are you the prince? No, wait, what? No, you're the prince. That beetle is the prince. Almost certainly. To help the Seven Seas Company, the spider created a situation where he... Ritual. This is the golden idol. To the Raja, but... Secret of the golden idol located... Wait, what? This'll be Yupik.
Yupik Kara revealed the secret of the golden idol to the spider. Is the spider the Raja? No, that doesn't... Are we... Instigated... No, it's me. I'm the spider. Put my handwriting in media. It's not good. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look. Oh, your handwriting's a little shaky, but it's fine. It looks like you bear too hard when you write. Huji has that problem too. Spider created a situation where he instigated... Do I want this? No. Multiple Devo Geller Ribbon. No. I'm sure this is right. I'm almost certain this is right. Therefore, Yupik Kara revealed the secret of the golden idol to the spider. Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay. Okay. But does Yupik know that? I don't think he does. I don't think he's the butterfly. Who have we got here? It's almost certainly the rebirth ritual or the golden idol. Do you suppose these butterflies are the Karas? Oh, we did it! Okay. We know that young butterfly is Zubiri Kara. Zubiri Kara. Spider created a situation where he saved Zubiri Kara's life. Oh. No. Okay. It's somebody else revealed the secret of the rebirth ritual. But who? Is it Zubiri then? Again? My boy, are you telling people... Oh, my boy! My baby boy! Please don't! No, the butterflies are Morphonite! No! No. Oh, Val's seen my handwriting. I don't know if all of you guys have seen my handwriting, but Val's seen my handwriting. I took pictures. And said nice things about my mod. Because the candidate post strike was on, so I was sending cards to everyone for the holidays. Oh, I do! And for Gord, aquarium staff is very interested. Is very interested in knowing what I write about. They just want to know how I write things because I'm an octopus. I tried to tell them you write it all at once, and they don't understand because they only have... They have so many digits, and they can't figure it out. They even have spaces in between them. You could put so many pencils in your hand and write. But they can't do what I do, because I can spin in a whole circle and draw, like, 8 different circles. But they can't do that.
They're bad at it. But they'll never learn octopus writing that way. Yeah, you get me. I'll have to show you guys my glass pen later. It's a glass dip pen. And the way it works is there are swirlies in it. So you dip the pen in... The pen doesn't have a reservoir. You just dip it. And then the ink gets in the swirlies. And then you write with that. And then you dip it and so on and so forth. It's a bit scratchier than a traditional pen nib. But I really like it. It feels good to write with. Don't know how to explain why. I'll show it to you guys later. There are 2 of them in the house, and I don't know where mine is offhand, but I'll show you it anyway. It's got a sakura flower in the ergonomic grip. Alright, we hydrate as chat demands.
Body break.
For body break, we'll start with some arm circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, and a big stretch. Big stretch. Heck'em! Stream's your family now! Staff, no. You can't just adopt everyone. You think it's cute when cats adopt weird things? I can totally adopt everything. Staff is listing off things they think I can't adopt. It's a long list. They are still going. I've decided I don't care. Okay, to help the Seven Seas companies, the spider... At the Raja's court. This is Yupik. We know this is Yupik Kara when he revealed the secret of the golden idol. Excuse me, the location of the golden idol to the Raja. This is Ritual of Rebirth. The spider... Wait. Instigated the sabotage. I'm on to you now, a game. The sabotage of the ritual of... The rebirth ritual at the Raja's court. But Yupikara settled it when he revealed the location of the golden idol to the Raja. I'm so good at this! The spider do be a puppeteer. I don't know who the spider is the problem. Because it wants me to name these guys, and I don't know who they... Wait. I can know who they are. Front door. I will approach the front door with
Elara Sinha and Kirthi Bandera. Havildar and Jamadar. Havildar, Jamadar. You don't have a fancy feather. Okay, so you are Havildar. I will approach the front door with Kirthi Bandera. That's who this is. This is Kirthi. Kirthi Bandera. I'm willing to bet that this is the other guard from up top. So this is Elara Sinha. Almost certainly that's who's under there. But who's the spider? Is the spider... Nope. No. Wait! Hold on. Then it's you. Who are you? I'm willing to bet. Yeah, it's who's in that mask. The spider is Oberon Geller. Is staff still listing things? Yeah. They got into shenanigans. They've wandered off into trees, various plants, kelp. Which isn't entirely true, because you can adopt parts of a kelp forest. There's a bunch of aquariums, especially on the west coast, that let you do that. And you send them a little bit of money, and they show you pictures of the kelp forest parts that you adopted. And they use the money to clean up trash and stuff. So you can adopt kelp forest. You can adopt whales. Of course you can adopt whales. You give money to a conservation effort and they show you a cool whale because the whales are distinguishable by like the different whale guys that they make sounds. You can tell them by their voices and also their unique individual appearances. Listen, you're full of bones. You should be able to tell other things full of bones apart from yourselves and each other. That's how it works. Whales are also full of bones. Don't ask how I know that. Fier can adopt humans and has adopted all of chat. That's true. But were catoids on that list? I don't think so. Checkmate, staff! It's true! Catoids were not on that list. I don't think staff knows what catoids are. Bones. Bones for soup. Ooh! Ooh! We did just make a bone broth. Oh, I love bone broths. I'm gonna use it to make ramen later. Not tonight, but later. Bone broths are so good, you guys. Okay, fun digression once again. So, I know that you all understand I grew up on a farm, a sea farm, an ocean farm. It's under the water. Don't ask. So we raised lots of delicious things. And we raised lots of delicious aminals that were full of meat and bones. And so because of that, it meant that we had fresh bones quite often to make bone broths with. And I don't think you know delicious until you have done that. Also, side note, if you cut the bones just right, you can suck all the marrow out while it's still warm. And maybe that sounds scary and terrifying, but honestly, delicious. I feel like you should all know that it's very tasty to do this. And I'm sorry that you don't get to do this with fresh stuff, because when you get stuff in the supermarket, it's not fresh anymore, and you can't really do that. But it is good. I'm gone. Maybe I am too much and too weird a predator. Oh wait, duh! Of course the spider is Oberon Geller. He instigated a situation to save Zuberi Kara's life, and then he did. Literally our first thing. Given the fact that I'm located inside a top secret facility, I don't think most people know what a catoid is. That's true.
Lots of people know what skips are, though. Well, the Skip Foundation isn't real, though, so... Staff, the Foundation's not real, right? No, no, the one with the skips. If they were, I would be held by them. No. And they wouldn't let me have enrichment? No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Who is in that mask? I guess we'll find out. Because the spider had something. Saved. Zuberi Kara's life. Zuberi Kara's life. Yupik Kara. Kara revealed the location of the golden idol of him at Titania Press. Yeah. However, prior to that, somebody had tipped off our guy out there, Sun. I think his name is Sinha. Putra-san. Thank you. Thank you, the game. Sinha is somebody else. Putra-san. About the... location of the spider. Yeah, okay. But who tipped you off? Wait, I can just look. And I plan to meet him at the printing house on November 22nd. Let me settle my private matter with him first, then he is all yours. Nephew of the bookworm. It's 7 o'clock, so double widower. Oh! We can work this out because we've got who's here. No. No. Claude Davro. Wah! Hatch. No. I was right the first time when this was the location of the spider. I think. Well, let's find out. This is easy enough.
Because the spider saves you buries Kara's life. You pick Kara revealed the location of the golden idol. Wait. Okay. Huh. Then what did he reveal? Welcome back from that jail! I just saw the cutest pink pot. Wah. When I grow up, my house is gonna be all pink. You can do that! I painted my room black. They let me do it. Ooh! Ooh! Someday when you grow up and you get to paint things, you can paint things pink. Or put up, like, wallpaper and posters and stuff that you can take down in an apartment. Someday you're gonna get an apartment or something. I might even be able to assist. Depending on where you are. Okay. This stuff is right. Prior to that, Claude Devereaux had tipped off Putrasan to the location of the spider. Yupik Kara revealed the... Oh, do you think maybe this is the secret of the rebirth ritual? But no, it can't be because there's only, like... 2 or fewer slots are incorrect. What else could this be? Okay. Something's wrong up here. We've got everybody identified except for the man in the mask. This can't be Oberon Geller. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He's already the spider. This can't be him. It's not Albert Cloudsley, and it's not the other person who was upstairs. Oh, what do you want to bet that's Davro in there? What do you want to bet this is, Claude Devereaux? Aw, I was so hoping. It's one of the guys from the trading company, though. Almost certainly. It's not Narcissus. Might be Ruben Hendricks. But he said he was forced at gunpoint to be in here. No. Narcissus Monteblanc. He doesn't look like a Narcissus. He looks a little not quite right. Have I tried Albert Cloudsley in there? I feel like he can't be Albert Cloudsley because, like, this man's about to get shanked. But maybe he is the other guard up top. Maybe I just named him wrong. Who's the other guard up top? Alara Sinha. Right? Or are you... Are you Alara's son, then? Nope. I'm gonna figure this out eventually. Double Widower, that's our guy. Okay, we met with what's-his-face. Escape plan, money bait. No! No! I got an idea, guys. Yep.
Cause I saw his cloak out there with the thing, right? Like out here, there's a little scooter with his coat and a glued on beard. So somebody was pretending to be him, and the only reason they'd pretend to be him is because he's not here. But then, what is incorrect here? Well, wait, no, we can figure this out by what's correct. We know this stuff is correct, because when we do that, it gets upset. So we know this stuff is correct. We know this anyway, because, like, that can't be anything else. So something up here isn't quite right. Oh, I wonder if this is... No, that is you pick. Then... No. Okay. It likes that. Door hatch rebirth. What's missing? Fun fact, I have Too Faced lipstick that works surprisingly well for blush. That sounds right. Too Faced is, weird. Chad, if I were a Pokemon, what type would it be? Dark and Fire? Yes. Done, we did it. Incineroar! Or Houndoom. Houndroar! Incinedoom. I wanted the horns, but Incineroar doesn't have any. Okay. I feel like I don't understand where is not correct. Because, like, we know Claude Davreau is right. Right? Like... Wait, what? It's not. It's not Claude Davreau. Somebody else tipped him off. But then who? No. Who tipped you off? Oh, Siva Udawade. I hadn't used your name yet. No! Also no! Then... who... If it wasn't Siva... A private matter with him first. Who else have we got? That's Claude Devreau. Rehearse the escape pod. Meeting with the money bag. Old butterfly. Who's the green boy? Who's this green boy? Huh. Meeting with the double widower, rehearse the escape plan, meeting with the money bag, meeting with the old butterfly, meeting with the green boy. We've definitely met with you, Pitkara, so it is 7 a.m. Because
the spider had saved Zuberi Kara's life, Yupik Kara revealed the location of the golden idol to him at Titania Press. However, prior to that, somebody tipped off Putra's son to the location of the spider. Nephew of the bookworm. Wait a minute. Nephew of the bookworm. Yupik Kara. Golden Idol. I know whose name I need, I think. But I don't know who the librarian's nephew is. I know that I probably can know that. In fact, I have to be able to know that. Oh, to wear a mask? Wait, to something and wear a mask. I know that word is mask. And that word is, so he forced Yupik Kara to switch. Clothes? Mask, ritual, hatch, blah, 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 rebirth. Clothing! And wear a mask. We know that's true. Claude! Incinedoom! I think I would be Steel Fairy. Val, I think you would specifically be a Tinkaton. Hatch. Yupik Kara was caught as he left through the hatch. Meanwhile, left through the front door. Then killed our dead body. Kirthi Bandera. Wait, I saw it for a second. Oberon Geller. Had planned to ambush. This will be our guy. Son. Whose name I never remember. Putra's son had planned to ambush Oberon Geller after the meeting at Titania Pass. Oberon Geller after the meeting at Titania Pass, but had warned with an encoded message. Oberon Geller. But who? Who's encoding their messages? Okay. However, prior to that, who tipped you off? You've got an encoded message. Follow me. You've also got a Lankan code. Guard front door, but like... Killed the body to death even. I know. There's literally just a couple of names that I'm missing. Hold on. Do I know... Can I know these guys' names? Yeah, I can. And I do. You've got a hat with 2 feathers. Jemadar. So you're Jemdar. Alara's son. Nope. Wait, what? Oh. Why does that want to be son? Who else have I got who's named son? Maybe... Only Putra. That doesn't make sense. Okay, it is that name, whatever that is. Hmm. Yeah, whatever it is. Hey! Whatever it is, it's that name. We need to know who warned Oberon. Albert Cloudsley! I am legitimately just guessing. What? Is it Cloudsley? Oh, I see why. Because Oberon's not filled incorrectly up there. Who warned you? That's one of the guards, I thought, but okay. Welcome back! We're missing 2 names, and that's literally it. And I'm trying to figure out who they are. But I can't seem to suss it out. Someone gave coded messages to 2 of these guards, and I don't know who it was. I thought this would be Siva Udawate. But it's not. And
Then I thought it might be Ruben Hendricks. But now I'm just all out of names. Yeah, like, I know somebody tipped him off, but I thought it was Siva, but it doesn't seem like it is. I've already shared my suspicions about the disaster of the rebirth ritual. He is one of the shareholders of Titania Printing House, but my honor does not allow me to reveal his name. Wait! Hold up! Is that Yupik? Did Yupik tell him? No! Oh! Well, because Zubiri Kara, Yupik's son, Oberon Geller saved his life. So Yupik does owe this man a lot. He owes him his son. Okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere with this. So this won't be Yupik. This will be somebody else. But who sent that coded message? That's where we're at now. That's not right. That can't be right. The librarian, imagine. Get out of there. I only have so many more... I only have so many more identities I can fill in. Moneybag, old butterfly, green boy. This is, Yupik. It's 7 a.m., so we should also have met with our green boy, whoever he is. Master of the library. Why do you give me these things? Wait! Guards will attack after Lemurian leaves. Master of the library. It was the master of the library. Then something else is wrong here. Oh. That is. A lot of that is. It was the master of the library. Siva. Then killed Kirthi Bandera. I must have just had stuff mixed up in here, like from dragging stuff around. Okay, we got it! Unrelated questions. So say a tie. Oh no. It's been a... Yeah, we... I can't. I cannot. Dying. Who did this to me? There's a new Genesis of Aquarion? No. No! No!
The Lemurian priest had hoped to fulfill his honor-bound duty by revealing the location of the golden idol to Oberon Geller before allowing Putra's son to ambush and arrest him. But Oberon had been forewarned, so he forced Yupik to exchange clothing at gunpoint and made him wear a mask. While Putra's people were distracted by the masked Yupik, Oberon, disguised as the priest, killed the guard and escaped with the map. Listen, Albert. I hold a proposition of business. We know where that goes. Oh, that's why these are hard, because there's only 3 of them. I love this. This chapter poses a greater challenge to new players. We strongly recommend finishing the main story before attempting this chapter. You can't stop me! Oh yeah, this one does also only have 3 chapters. Okay, I get it. It's too dangerous to approach the island in the storm, most radiant Raja. We must. I am out of time. I hear and obey. The enigmatic expiration in a harmonious island commune. Oh, these tell me the time of day. Okay. Okay, this is cool. So the DLCs have 3 chapters, and then the main story has had all of its chapters. Ah. I would not joke about a series I really like. Fair enough! We'll be patient. That's a shipwreck. That's a shipwreck if ever I saw it. Have you forgotten about the importance of sharing? These poor souls have barely survived their ordeal in the storm. We should welcome them to our village and feed them and tend to their wounds. Who are you? Why have you come to our peaceful island? A big wooden staff is a stick. Please do not harm us. We barely survived the storm. We are unarmed and come in peace. Is this? I was gonna say! Guys, this is Kara. You picked Kara's son, Zaburi. It is day 55 of my imprisonment. We have been at sea for 2 weeks, and apparently Monkey Paw Island is within reach. Today, Blade Master G played Simpajak with me and shared his stories of conquest. There's something noble about this man. It is day 56 of my imprisonment. We were on course to arrive at the island tomorrow. However, a storm is brewing, and I expect we will be delayed a day or 2. Tissa continues to promise me riches in exchange for secrets pertaining to the Fountain of Youth. That's Tissa, if ever I saw him. My prince, you are alive! It is thanks to Karma that we have evaded death and been brought to the same beach. This poor man, he needs his turban. Jeon, I entrust you with guarding and ensuring the safety of the Lemurian priest's son, Zubiri Kara. The old priest shared with me secrets of the Fountain of Youth, but I suspect he may have disclosed more valuable information to his son, the Raja. My father is dead, Jeon. I am the last of the Gamini family. Now you serve only me as my royal blade master. You must address me as Raja.
I don't think he's okay.
Anyway, we know who you are. You're Zubiri Kara. You're Jeonji. Or the other way around. You're Tissa Gamini. And we don't know these 2 yet. Okay, so it's later? What? What is that scrawled on the wall? Yesterday that wall was clear.
Oh, yeah, this is a few days. This is later. Oh, later by week.
Z.
I'm so excited.
Genesis of Aquarion. Really? In this, the year of our Lord and Savior, Hatsune Miku, 2025. Genesis. Okay.
Having a good time. I should draw something. You should. I don't know what you'll draw, but you could.
It is day 13 on the island. Krooplu was very excited to tell me everything about the purple peas. It is fascinating that with very little tending, they provide so much nutrition to everyone in the valley commune. I enjoy chatting with him because his people are somewhat secretive here. I bet you're yeah, you. It is day 14 on the island. It amazes me how harmonious and calm life is in the village. Every adult has to work no matter their lifespan, but it is not arduous. Perhaps this is how life should always be. Who are these people? They are Lemurians, but I have not heard their dialect anywhere. Locals are enigmatic about their history, but I overheard a child chanting,
"The Exodus came first, then finding of accursed, last tragedy dispersed." Don't know how I feel about that.
Once you have lived here long enough, you will understand. Sorry, I have to run. Kula gave me a lot of tasks today. I better not cross her.
I bet you're Kula.
Tomorrow your incantation expires, Vito.
Oh!
Huh. Interesting.
Why are there red peas? We should stop playing. I have to practice our history tiles with Auntie Lavu. Or Auntie Lavu won't be happy with me. I wish I knew how to read so I could order them by their names.
Ancestors, Brute, Emerges, Dweller, Protection, Discovers. Oh, we need a few more of these.
You don't need to know how to read, silly. Just look at the pictures. They all make sense. Auntie isn't scary compared to Stirna. Stirna told my mom off yesterday and my mom cried.
Community, Lemurian, Sentinel, Tower, from Banishes.
Oh.
I was trying to order the actual these things.
This is protection, certainly. Eh?
I don't...
Huh. I'm trying to split the tiles, but it won't let me move. It lets me move the words, but not the tiles.
So I'm a little confused. Because, like, this should be Emergis, but it isn't. Like, they're still attached to each other. Can I take these away? No, it doesn't like that. I'll figure it out. You mean those shiny bits and pieces? They're scattered around everywhere. Mata taught us that the children can play with these trinkets as long as they are big enough so the children cannot choke on them. Yes, I did as Virilis asked and brought the repair materials to Vito's dwelling. But tell me, are those really rubies and sapphires and golden coins with which the children are playing with? They are, yes. Oh, welcome in, Cloud Kenny. We hydrate as chat demands. Yeah, the kids are playing with jewels and stuff. Be respectful, Tisa. In time, you will learn our ways. Can you stop pushing this empty cart around and do some real work? Zarno will not be happy if you continue to shirk your duties, and you will not get supper. Even the senior villagers have to work for their food despite their age, but I haven't seen that old man do anything useful around here. Is he sick? Thank you for your kind words, but it was a short vote. Sometimes they do bicker, but only because they have the best interests of our commune at heart. Sometimes I think that Kula votes against Momgo just to spite him. They really shouldn't drag you into every small decision. They should be trying to reduce your stress. Oh ho. A green chip labeled KS and a yellow chip labeled KZ. A black chip labeled VM, a white chip labeled SV, and a red chip labeled LM. Ah, so we're meant to figure out who these nice people are. Hey, these are the laws. I'm very distractible when I'm playing puzzles. I'm either going to yap about everything forever and not play the puzzle, or do the puzzle and forget to yap. So that's a thing that you guys can all look out for. Valley Commune laws. Big decisions are voted on by the whole commune. Smaller decisions are decided or voted on by the council members. If the council vote is tied, whoever is available from the commune joins the vote. Council responsibilities. Guardian of males represents and cares for the males of the commune. Guardian of females represents and cares for the females of the commune. Guardian of agriculture is responsible for the farm work and food allocation. And Guardian of the children is responsible for the health and education of all the young. Year 324. 18 males, 25 females, 12 children. Oh, they've been out here for 324 years doing this. I agree with Lavu and vote against as well. We have enough disruption from the people who washed up on the shore. We do not need more change. I have enough on my plate with all 3 newcomers being my responsibility. Okay, so you belong in here. You're one of these two. I am glad that Satul agreed with me. No good ever comes from pointless tinkering. We should focus on the stability of our commune and leave things that work well alone. Children in the commune. 1 1-year-old, 3 3-year-olds, 2 5-year-olds, and 6 older than 9 years. Youths. Stop complaining, Vrillis. I have more people to take care of than you, and I manage it just fine. Okay, so you're Vrillis. Something with an M. Vrillis. Mata or Momgo? Does that red chip taste like cherry? Probably not. I think it's painted red. For reasons. Alright, if this is the result of the vote, I will stop my experiments with the yams. But I still believe I could get something tasty and new in a couple of generations, which would increase the variety in our food. Now, can we talk about the issue of the lazy newcomer? Yes! Disruption, blah blah blah. Sutul. Oh! Okay. This is cooler. This'll be Sutul. V. What do I have that starts with V? We know who Virlis is. Vito. Maybe? Are you guardian of the children? Yeah, just vibing. Wait. You've got a bunch of... Yeah, you must be guardian of agriculture then. Why is her toe missing? I've just realized that her toe's gone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Her little toe's missing. Okay. Virlis. Lavu and vote against as well. That means you're Lavu. And that means you're guardian of agriculture. And that means Virlis. And you're guardian of the women. This tells us you're guardian of the women. What's your name? We'll figure it out. Wait, no. It's another K name. And it can't be Kara because that's Zuberi's last name. So it's gotta be that. There we go. Blue. And Lavu is agriculture. Okay, now let's go outdoors and see if we can remember who these people are. I'm gonna try. Zarno. Lavu Zarno. Auntie isn't as scary compared to Stirna. Auntie Lavu. Wait. Maybe I'm not right. Huh. Let's go look again in on their things. LMVM. KS and KZ. Maybe I got them backwards. Oh, yeah, no, it makes sense. We hydrate as chat demands. And a big stretch.
potty break. We're gonna do some twists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. LM. KS and KZ. That should be easy enough to suss out. Stirna. KS, so Stirna is... Stirna. You want Zarno. And I need to go back indoors to grab a last name. Oh, Mata and Mungo. Mongol. No, not like that. Mongol. Ah, not even close. Darn it. Well, we know who we know. Oops. These aren't even close, apparently. Nope. I guess I'm trying this again. Wait, Vito. Vito's not... That was written on the wall. Blah, blah, blah. You are certainly guardian of agriculture. Glad that Stittle agreed with me. No good ever comes from pointless tinkering. We should focus on the stability of our commune and leave things that work well enough alone. Okay, that has to be a V name, so it has to be either Vito or Viros. Oh wait, we don't have every term. Why are we trying to solve this when we don't have all the words yet? Yeah, okay, let's get some more words. We got more words to grab. What are we doing here? What's over there? The person is not breathing. Nagana Bringad Bulbasaur. Hey, that's the golden idol! That is decrease matter or life. Oh, somebody's in there messing around with the golden idol. Stealing people's lives again. The golden idol was activated. Reduce lifespan. And I bet Tisa Gimini died. I bet that's who's dead in there. After the incantation was spoken, I bet that's Tisa Gimini in there. I bet that is. I once encountered a Louis player who begged for heals. Like, wait, what? I thought Louis was supposed to be at 1 heart. Because he goes fast. Brute. Banishes. Ancestors. Ancestors. Sentinel emerges from tower. There we go. Brute banishes Lemurian ancestors. Dweller emerges from tower. Sentinel discovers community protection. Okay. We know what's going on. But, like, this player wanted to be at full at all times, and the other player, and told the other players to grief me because I wasn't healing them. But you see, the thing is, I can't be griefed by most players because I have 4-star stealth. Also, who's out there griefing other players? Come on. Settle down. That's silly. Okay, this does not help me tell who they are. No, I think he is Sutul Vito. Because they said his incantation's almost up. Now it's just sussing out all of you. I agree with Lavu and vote against as well. Whoever you are, you have Lavu in your name. Why is this so difficult? Mata. Let's go with Mata for this. Oh wait, can't I go outside? Somebody was talking about the vote. Sometimes I think that Kula votes against Mumgo just to spite him. Mumgo. Mumgo. I'm slowly getting this. You must therefore be Vrillis Mungo. Does that mean you're cool as Arno? Does that mean that this last one must be... Sirna... No, no. We've got Lavumata, Veros Mongo, Sulva. Okay. This last one then is the other K name I have. Kruplu. Stirna. Oh! Okay. we go.
Definitely one of the worst experiences I've had with one. I am so sorry. There wasn't even a Connie or Astro in the run, and the other 4-star stealth player was Toodles, who died like the same floor that Louie told them to grief me. Oh no. I find that if a player is telling someone else to grieve, like if they're being like, "Nrr." Okay, story time. I'm going to tell you a story. So once upon a time, we're playing Fractals, and me and Huji are like, let's just do Fractals with Pugs because no one else is up to it, because, you know, that happens sometimes. And so we go to do Fractals with Pugs because no one else is up to it. And our party turns out to be 4 Necromancers and Huji on Rev. Different types of Necromancers, but nevertheless, 4 Necromancers and Huji on Rev. Now, I am playing a Reaper. I am significantly less experienced than Huji. I will tell you what happened. During that set of Fractals, we were doing the ice, the guy you drop buckets on. You lead him around the room, you drop buckets on him, he gets overheated. He's at the end of underground. He's at the end of one of the dredge fractals. No, that's a different time, but the same fractal. I don't know why this fractal is so unlucky for me. When it took 45 minutes, I was on a Mesmer character. I was on Elistrin, actually. She wasn't Elistrin yet, but I was on Elistrin. My very first character. That took 45 minutes for reasons. No. So here we are. There's 4 Necromancers and Huji. And the first thing that happens is one of the people who's been pretty quiet in chat, because I went down a couple of times because I'd forgotten that one of my weapons my ranged weapon didn't have AR in it, so I didn't technically have enough AR to be there with my ranged weapon, but my greatsword did. Yeah, you're right. It's underground. So my greatsword had enough AR. And I forgot that the ice giant would come to you, so like I like to ping at it from afar, especially if I'm focused by it. And this was in those days before we could tell who was focused by it, because they hadn't put the little diamond above our heads. So you all had to run over there. So I'm waiting over there with everybody else, and I've been down a couple times, and they've saved me a couple of times, and they're like, one of the other players is like, Manzania, can you just stop going down? And I was like, okay, smiley face. Because I was in a bad mood, and I was upset, and I wanted to not play, but I also wanted my loot really bad. And Huji was there with me in VC, and I was like, I can't believe this. Why are they like this? I'm very sad. No, it gets funnier. Don't worry, it's the funniest thing. So I went, okay, in party chat. And then I proceeded to not go down for the rest of the fractals that we did. That was the first one we did. But during that fractal, Huji went down a couple times, and then went down once more, and then that same player who's like, Manzania, can you stop going down, went, when I was like, run over to res him, was like, don't raise the rev. Which got a question mark from one of our other players, one of the other pugs. Followed by, don't raise the rev, they're terrible. And I was like, Huji taught me how to play. But I did not say that in chat. I said that in VC with, but Huji, you taught me how to play the game. And Huji's just there like, oh my god, these people are dumb. Wait, that person is dumb. Like, it was the funniest thing. And then he spent, because they left him on the floor, and I couldn't res him from dead. Oh no, the other 2 pugs were fine. I couldn't res Huji up from dead, and they left him on the floor. And like, so sad. Funniest thing that happened was was Huji being like, oh my god, really? And then the other 2 players being like, and then Huji, while he's lying on the ground dead because he doesn't have anything else to do, is just pointing out every single thing that this other necromancer is doing incorrectly or weirdly, or that their build is probably bizarre and stuff like that. And I'm just there like, Necromancer is one of my main classes. This is a bad Necromancer. Like, I rarely see a bad Necromancer because it's a really easy class to get the hang of. But all I remember thinking is, where, if he wants CC, is his flesh golem? And like, 2k DPS Reaper. Oh no. And the funniest thing about the, how do you get 2k DPS on a Reaper? I didn't know it could go that low. Like, DPS on a Reaper is impossible to screw up. You put on Shroud, you go at her. You got 25 stacks of might. Congratulations, you did it. What are they doing? Not playing a DPS class, they aren't. Oh yes, we can identify these people now. Haha, that's gonna require me to remember who these people are. This is Vrillis Mungo. Vrillis Mungo. Kulistirna is this one. We're gonna label everybody, gosh darn it. Kulistirna. Krupluzarna. Kruplu Zarno. And that leaves you as Lavumata. Lavu Mata. Yeah, we know who everybody is here. Amazing. Running full tank gear and doing a Condi build on a Reaper. Condi Reaper is real, that's true. Now, I will say, I have a meme Reaper build. Not on Manzania. Manzania has a real Reaper build that works. Evelyn Starpath, my World vs. World, one of my World vs. World characters, has a Reaper build that works for World vs. World. It's the kind of thing where you stay in Shroud, and if you're ever out of Shroud, no you're not, you're back in Shroud. Because you have might and stability, and nobody cares what you're doing until they're dead, because you have 2 health bars and you just juggle them back and forth. But I do have a silly build. So Nas is ice flavored. He has 2 different infusions on him to make him an icy boy. One of them is the Celestial infusion, and one of them is the Ice Skin infusion. And apparently those stack and make it look really cool, because I've taken the Celestial infusion off and it doesn't look quite right. So my icy boy, who is beautiful with his infusions, and beautiful without his infusions, even. The way he's built... I put him in Condi gear, and I built him with the Reaper trait lines, and I think something in the curses. I can't remember exactly what we did, but the important thing is that when I inflict blindness, you become chilled, and chill puts bleed stacks on you. And that's what he's built to do. Other than that, he's built as a minion master. For maximum, you cannot kill this man. Nos is a toughness Condi build. He cannot be killed. He'll take a little bit to kill you. But you cannot kill him. And the reason I built him that way was to play with my fractal static. Some nights especially when I was working very early mornings but nobody else was, some nights I would be so tired that I just, like, couldn't. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't operate a DPS rotation. I couldn't do much of anything. But instead of coasting, I still wanted to help. So, Nas was such that even if I was asleep on my keyboard, he was playable. That said, I have learned that Manzania is perfectly playable even if I am basically asleep. Because one time we went into the Flame Legion dungeon and I actually fell asleep. And apparently, according to Huji and Mint, they would periodically be like, Manzania, come on, Fier. And I would just go through like a damage rotation and then just 1 1 1 1 1. And so I am told, one of them had to come in and be like, you need to go to bed. Don't remember that. I just remember I remember being like, okay, we're gonna do the Flame Legion dungeon, and I'm like, I have to go to bed. I gotta get up in the morning. And they were like, yeah, we know, but like it won't take long. And then I waited for like a half an hour, 45 minutes, and they were like, okay, we're gonna do it real quick. And I'm like, I had to go to bed like 45 minutes ago. And I am told it was hilarious. All right, let's see what we did. What's about? What are we murdering? To the and said the incantation because according to local tradition, whenever the brute endangers the community, the blah, 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 to the until the next time. Who went there? Wait, who's Vito? Vito. No, you can't be that. Said the gonna endangers the community. The banishes the dweller to the tower until next time. Sentinel goes and banishes the dweller to the tower until next time. Tower. Who said the incantation? Tomorrow your incantation expires, Vito. Huh. Well, I want to fill somebody in here. Oh, do you think it was what's-his-face that didn't want these people, Verlis Mumgo? Was it you, Mr. Mumgo? Not even close. Ancestors Dweller. Wait. Brute banishes Lemurian ancestors. Dweller emerges from the tower. Sentinel discovers... Okay. So who's dead? Wait, is this a woman? Ah. Nagana, Brengad, Bulbasaur. I feel like I'm supposed to understand something about that. That's a reduction. That's a reduction spell. Maybe this is a woman. Maybe this isn't Tisa Gamini. Wait a minute. I got a knowledge check.
I gotta check something important. They wouldn't give us a detail like that if it wasn't relevant, right? Darn it! They gave us a detail like that and it wasn't relevant. My biggest issue with Condi Reaper, if you're running full Trailblazers, you still do more than 2k. You have to not hit buttons. That's true. Hey Fiera, who should I draw? I still need to actually set up a commissions page. Blarg. I say... I've got a couple of friends who do art for commissions. And I've seen a few examples of commissions pages that I think are really good. Usually what you do is you put like a price tag next to a few examples of what you're talking about. So you'll be like icon, and then you'll put a few examples of some icons that you've drawn. And like a little $5 next to it. TBH, $5 icons are pretty standard. Who is dying here? Who is this? Wait, no, maybe... No. Who is dying? These are all women. Unless... No, you're not Vrillis. Why do I not know who these people are? Said the incantation because according to local tradition, whenever the Lemurian endangers the community, the sentinel goes and banishes. No, that's not right. Goes and... Chat? I cannot work out what we're talking about here. Wait, no. We can, because we've got this. Eh? Why are these not filled in? Whatever. Brute banishes Lemurian ancestors. Dweller emerges from the tower. Sentinel discovers community protection. That is the protection sign. And banishes the thing back to the tower. Tower. That is the Dweller. The Sentinel goes and banishes... But who died? Maybe it really was Sootle. Nope. There's gotta be something I'm missing. There's definitely something I'm missing here. We know who these people are. I really think Sutul Vaito is the one that died because he got graffitied on the wall, right? Do you think maybe this was still Sutul Vaito? Okay, Sutul Vaito went to the tower and said the incantation. That would make sense. Whenever... Okay. So I guess the Dweller is a pain in the butt. Oh! Oh! We did it! Val. I have incredible news for you. People with worse art than you do commissions. Art is subjective anyway. Like, legit, art is subjective. A childish style is okay. I don't know if you've seen the Cal Art style. Your style fits Dandy's World really well. It fits Steven Universe really well. It fits with, besides, I don't think it's childish exactly. I think the things that you mimic are very simple, colorful designs because they're intended as children's cartoon characters. But I also think that when you actually sit down and try to draw something that isn't a Roblox or something like that, that you do have a very, very firm grasp on things like light and shadow and how to make an object that is flat become three-dimensional and where all that stuff goes. And I still can't get the hang of shading. Heaven forbid I should look at a shading thing and be like, yes, perfect. I don't know. But that makes my art bad. No, it doesn't. I will tell you right now, there is art that people don't like. There is art that makes you kind of feel like, not sure about that. There is lots of art that makes you feel feelings that you don't like. There's art that you're like, wow, I wish that didn't exist in the world. But there is no art that is bad. Sometimes art, there's no art that is categorically bad. People who tell you that there is art that is objectively or categorically bad are setting you up for fascism. And I know that sounds egregious and like it's a huge stretch and an over-exaggeration, but that is completely accurate. See, the thing is, let me tell you a tale. It's a tale called The Fountain. So, a lot of people, especially right now, when there's a lot of art everywhere and anyone can do art anywhere, are getting really grumpy about, ooh, traditionalist art is the best art. And when they say that, what they mean is those Renaissance statues and all those like true to life like art pieces that they're like, yes, this is art. This is real art. And usually what they'll do is have silly little memes like, this is real art, and they'll show like the Venus de Milo, or they'll show a statue of like a woman with a jar on her shoulder pouring it into a fountain, especially that one, because then they can put it next to the fountain, which is just an art piece that looks like a urinal made by a datist artist. And it's just signed. To be fair, it is probably a custom piece that he made himself because he was an accomplished ceramist. And all of the different versions of it are different. If it was just like a prefab thing, then it would be, the same every time, but it isn't.
I will also say that nobody would hold a square-handled shovel, nor one so flimsy. That shovel is also not prefab. I'm willing to bet money on it. But there is no such thing as bad art. People who tell you that there is bad art are wrong. What they're actually saying, at best, is, there is art I don't like. What they're saying at worst is, I think certain art is a degeneration of society, and we should return to societal we should aspire to societal norms that fit exactly my worldview, and nothing else works. And those people are very wrong. Okay, but look at my art. It's not worth money, really. Yes, it is. You put time and effort into it. You have some of my crochet stuff, right? You gave me real, actual dollars for an octopus. And I gave you an octopus. That octopus is a very simple construction. It's an orb. With some little floofies. That is an extremely simple construction. It's true that I'm very practiced at my craft. But I will tell you right now that if I taught you how to make a magic ring, you would be able to make that octopus. It wouldn't take long either. That octopus is one of the first patterns I ever learned. I was baby at the time. And that is one of the first things I ever learned how to make, because it's a really quick and easy pattern, and you can make them very, very quickly and easily. And it also teaches you a couple of really interesting techniques. Oh, right. What were we doing? Oh, yeah. Sutil Vaito was the designated sentinel for the Monkey Paw Island community. When the time came, in accordance with local tradition, he took up his armor and set forth to the tower. There he met his demise when the golden idol was used on him to reduce his lifespan. Sutil lived like a sentinel and died like a true sentinel, and now I must ask, who is ready to take his place? This is my chance. I must. Was the only royal present, it is clear that I should take the title of sentinel. Tisa, you don't know what that does. You don't know what that is. Tisa, come on, man. I just refuse to believe it's worth anything. It is. Listen, here's the thing. Do up a few Dandy's World icons, like a few fan art ones. Just like get yourself a 200 by 200 square canvas, or whatever square canvas you draw on, whatever size. Draw you up some reasonably high quality Dandy's World ones. Size them down to, like, make them square so that you can put them in square and round holes. And I will bet you actual money that people will purchase those objects from you. That people will commission you for particular characters. Dandy's World, probably Pressure, because you did that really nice Sebastian one time. Probably Pressure. I bet Regretivator has some stuff. I liked it. It was really good. You had 2 different light sources and put light and shadow where light and shadow belong. I cannot do that thing. I know where light and shadow belong when I'm looking at it, but I cannot do it myself. Oh, we're doing this too. We're doing different times of day. Why is there a boat out there? We don't like that. Okay, so it's nighttime. Daytime. Buy time. Okay. That's the golden idol. That's the decrease life button. We do not like that. What is all of this business? Burial urns. Are they numbered? I swear. Burial urns. I bet they're numbered. These are all sentinels. These are all the different sentinels.
Oh! Oh, and they are numbered! This is our most recent one. So this is showing me numbers. This is probably 12. Wait, how many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. If I were to make a conlang, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm onto it. This is 5 because it's 4 and 1. 6. Oh, I'm on to you. 7, 8. Or 8. Sorry. 9, 10. That's got to be 10. What are you? 4, 5, 11. Then this must be 12, 13, 14. Yes. I did it. Speaking of Regretivator, we need to play it together. Which characters should I do? For Regretivator or just in general? I would say for Dandy's World, Dandy and Bobette for sure. TBH, that Bobette you drew was actually really good. And you only took 10 minutes. Okay, these are showing me numbers, so I like that. I know what these are. I can count in this language. I'm so good at this. Oh, that's the burial urns. Okay. Are you two arguing about who gets to be Sentinel? Because it sounds like you two are arguing about who gets to be Sentinel. Fish! Danger fish? Then do not do it, beautiful Celia. Follow your heart. No one can make you do something that goes against your nature. A wooden cube consisting of 2 parts. You do not know how horrible it is when all the women in the village hate you. Kula invents new lies about me every day, and I cannot take it anymore. But I have found someone who has agreed to help me out and solve this problem once and for all. A wooden cube consisting of 2 parts. $324, 17 males, 25 females, 12 children. That makes sense because the old guy's dead. The mottos of the Guardians. Guardian of males, protect the weak. Guardian of females, we listen, we plan, we organize. Guardian of agriculture, the diligent shall have full bellies. Guardian of the children, always preserve the ancient practice. Alright, what are you two yapping on about? Too long have we have lived in fear of our lives. I am your new sentinel, and I say that the next time I am summoned to deal with the tower dweller, I will not just banish it, but crush it once and for all. Part of a wooden cube. A wooden cube consisting of 2 parts. I am fluent in the secret language of Old Lemurian. The nature of the so-called dweller is clear to me. I will provide the noble Tisa with the right incantations to deal with it. Wooden cube. It is day 26 on the island. The council does not take me seriously. I cannot just go and bring down that thing in the tower. I need the community's support before I make some changes here. It is day 27 on the island. Success. Tisa was very receptive to the idea of us destroying the dweller. His motivation may not be as noble as mine, but I must seize my opportunity. Let us hope we manage to convince the council tomorrow. You sure aren't convincing the council. It was mid at best. Don't you talk down about your own art. Listen. Do you know how sometimes I'm like, look at this writing, it's neat? And I get all excited and I'm like, look at my writing, it's amazing and I love it. Do you know why I do that? Why I do that and come in and be like, this is the best writing I've ever written? I will tell you. It is a secret. That's right, Chad. I'm telling you a secret. I will tell you why I get all excited and be like, look at this writing, it's amazing. Because secretly, I'm not sure if it's amazing. And I'm scared that it isn't. I'm worried that my own judgment is not correct because it's my writing. So I come in and I tell you, this is amazing and I love it. And it's beautiful and wonderful. And then when you or anyone else who reads it goes, wow, no, this is great. Look at that. This is funny. Oh no, you've got me. You figured me out. When y'all do that, I'm like, it wasn't just me. It wasn't me being like, this is mine, so it's good. It wasn't me being like, it wasn't my inability to discern my own talent. But like, I don't come in going, ugh, my writing's garbage, guys. It's terrible and I hate it. For two reasons. Reason number one is that always feels like compliment fishing to me. Because that's a thing that people do at home to fish for compliments. And reason number two is because if I don't love my art, who else is going to? Sometimes I'm unsure of it. Sometimes I'm nervous about it. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know if this is good, but here, I made this. And I have to just kind of like shove it in your hands and like hide behind the couch. Like it's a macaroni drawing that I just made. I say my art is bad because I feel like it is. You'll always feel like that. Because it's you. Because you drew it. You'll always see the choices that you didn't make, the compromises that you had to make, the spots where you could have done something better. You'll always see the places where you could go back and maybe do it differently and maybe it would be better and maybe it wouldn't, but you'll never know because you chose to do it one way and you could have done it another. Like, that's the reason. That's the reason why you feel like it's bad. None of us can see that. We can't see your internal process. All we can see is the finished product. And in my case, I know the amount of work that goes into it. Hey, ceaseless mods, turn your gaze upon this wretched bot. Thank you. Love doing that. The line! I said the thing! I haven't had to say the thing in ages. Pibby. Let's see what these guys think of this. Yes, enough of this. We must strike and bring down that monster at last. Let us go to war with it. Wooden cube. Why do we all have wooden cubes? I have a bad feeling about this. What if it puts everyone in the village in danger, including the children? My heart says we should preserve our ancient practice. It has never let us down. A necklace made of a few colorful beads, and a wooden cube consisting of 2 parts. This is a terrible idea. Violence is never the answer. No wonder Virulus is so keen on it. But we must forget this plan and return to our usual duties. You gave me your word. I have your promise, cube half. I upheld my end of the bargain and voted against Mongo in the last of the 3 meetings. I want her. Oh. That's a promise cube. Are you sure you can pull this off, Tisa? If you are, let us try it. Weeks before the murder, became indebted to... Hours before the murder. Oh. Some people are indebted to some... Oh. We don't even know who's dead. Okay. Okay, good. It left me with my... Oh, I love that. Remember how last time we had to come up with who these people are? In the next segment, even though we knew. Like, we went from one place and then we went to the place with all those guys and it didn't let us keep knowledge of who, like, everybody was. Well, good news. Okay, this is weeks before the murder. Wait,
Tisagamini became indebted to Kulistirna. Or it's the other way around, but we'll figure it out. Kulistirna. Wait, are there any other half cubes? Full cube, full cube. Okay. We know what that object is. That is a cube. Cube. This is still set on the decreased life setting, but it's decreased somebody's life. We know this because its jewel is blue. Burial urns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, I can just count them out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm willing to bet that if I go... I'm curious about something. Burial urns. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We'll investigate that later, but for now... Burial urns. Always follow your motto. Dare not try, Sentinel. I will peel your flesh until only bones are left. Button. Why is there a button in here? Why is there a button in here? Also, in the end, I went with Tegan because privy women. For Tegan, what if I added a little tea bag in her head? Oh, I love it! With a string and a tag. A massive, seemingly immovable stone door. That's a keypad! That's a combination. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. But that's not the actual combination because you gotta look at the where are the buttons. 4 is definitely a big number in there. Dare not try, Sentinel. I will peel the flesh until only bones are left. Hey, that's the wall! That's the wall! Somebody knows the combination to write on that. That one's a blinking... That one's like one of those blinking billboard things. Sahelia, I'm glad you have finally agreed to cooperate. I understand that you want to be concealed. Do not worry, I have done as you instructed. The Ian family name will not be tarnished. Part of a wooden cube. Good, then tell Mumgo to come to my hut for your eggs. The basket will wait for him there. Do note that I will do this once tonight and never again. She's got both parts. Who are you indebted to? Who's promised what? It happened last night. I was walking with Kula when suddenly we saw someone run down the stairs from the platform that leads to the tower. I could not see who it was, but they were carrying a sack with something in it. The night immediately before the murder, someone managed to... The... oven... I don't have anything that goes in there. She was wise to send you to report this. Find a partner, get 2 spears, and stand guard near the tower. If the dweller or someone in league with it can enter our village, we must be aware. A stone spear, a wooden cube. There is something strange going on here, but I am sure these extra guarding duties are an overreaction. Nevertheless, we will have to go along with it. Tomorrow we march to the tower and the dweller will scare our village no more. A stone spear and a wooden cube. Okay. Those fish are just vibing. Eh? Tisa! This life is more worthy of a prince, and now I have some sweet honey to enjoy with this sweet juice. And tonight I will meet with you at last, my golden-haired beauty. The golden ring with a set of diamonds, a wooden cube, and a part of wooden cube. Nope. Nope. We'll figure that out. I gave Tegan a beauty mark. She should have one. Yeah, I got a few minutes. Not a terrible long time, but I got a few minutes. Jars of honey. Big clay jugs filled with some liquid. We don't know what liquid. The door is closed with a heavy latch. And oh. The window is a simple opening in the wall. I bet you could be thrown out of it and into that lake full of fish. Fish. That traitor Tisa, he and Kula have been thick as thieves in all the last votes. Just this and then, one more basket of gifts to deliver to the Sentinel, and I am done. I hope that little gnat enjoys what I give him. Hee hee! Gifts to deliver from each guardian. Juice, honey, tasty fish, lots of eggs. A wooden cube. Yes, first he asked for us to bring him all the shiny playstones of the children. That was weird. Now he is demanding fruit juice from me. He is a difficult sentinel to please. Cube. A stone knife. I love... He's like, give me all your diamonds and rubies and such. And the children are just like, but I want to play with my marbles. And he's like, these are worth money, children. And they're like, I don't know what that is. Like, man is all about worthless yellow rocks. These are weird fruits. The clue's been added. Red gourd, very bitter, cures stomach ache. Spotted gourd, seeds are good for insomnia or if someone needs to be sedated. Yellow short gourd, flesh tastes bad, but the seeds work well as a sweet spice for drinks. Local fish from the village lake. Red snapper, vicious flesh eater, will tear anything apart in minutes. Tasty. Green snapper, harmless, but tastes like dung. What are we looking at? No, we're looking at this. Yellow short gourd, flesh tastes bad, but the seeds work well as a spice for drinks. Seeds are good for insomnia if someone needs spotted gourd, eh? Spotted gourd! Yeah, my man is eating spotted gourd and yellow short gourd seeds. Those ones taste gross. He is a vicious man-eater. Chronological order, which guardian plan to send which? Rocks, then stones, then fish, then eggs. Juice. Fish. Eggs. I am confused now. Oh, I don't have all the words yet. That's why I'm confused.
Body break.
This is on decrease. Are you not afraid looking at the dweller all the time? What if it looks right back and steals your flesh? Do you think these ancient sentinel bones will protect us? A stone spear. A wooden cube. Tower dweller cannot act from so far away. I have been staring at it all night and nothing has happened. We need only beware if the tower dweller moves. Then we should run to the village and warn the sentinel. Cube. Stones. Hey! Tisa's straight up dead. Neato. An overturned pot of honey. An overturned jug of fruit juice. Yeah! Those are the seeds. The seeds for knocking a man out. Fish bones. A half-eaten fish. The rat is breathing and appears to be deeply asleep. Because the rat was eating delicious things. A human skeleton.
Okay, okay. Big stretch. Big stretch. And we hydrate as chat demands. Delicious. And for body break, we're gonna do twists again because I like them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's a skeleton. Terrible. Someone put blank, blank, blank that was brought to Tisa. Tisa Gamini. In the honey. Sedative. Oh, wait, that means it's that time again. Oh, I'm silly. Okay, it is that time again, you guys. It is now closing time, and we hope you enjoyed your visit to the octopus enclosure. We are going on an adventure. Val had a raid request. I do believe my one and only mod had a raid request for us tonight. Where are we going? Where are we going? Give me their Twitch handle, and we will go on a little adventure. Studio 9. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right, sure. Let's go. I see why. All right, that is it for tonight, everybody. I will see you all tomorrow for whatever we're doing. Solving more different murders in a different point and click. Let's go. All right, that is it for tonight, everybody. I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for playing along with me.